Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flick Show. My name is Chris Wong. There are a couple DCU updates, mainly pertaining to the Batman and the Joker movie. Let's start off with the Joker movie because this one is really interesting, to say the least. The Hollywood Reporter is reporting this Joker movie. Alec Baldwin to play Bruce Wayne's father. What? Alec Baldwin? Well, let's just get into the article a little bit more. Robert De Niro, Zazie Beetz, and Mark Maron are already on the call sheet. Alec Baldwin is joining Joaquin Phoenix in Joker, Warner Brothers standalone movie centered on DC's clown prince of crime. Baldwin is the latest high-profile actor to join the project, which is scheduled to begin shooting in 2 weeks. Robert De Niro, Deadpool 2 breakout Zazie Beetz, and Glow actor Mark Maron are already on the call sheet. Phoenix is set to portray the DC Comics villain in a film that is more moderately budgeted and darker than the studio's other DC-based movies that make up its shared universe. The project is also described as more of a dark character study than a crime thriller, with Taxi Driver and King of Comedy as the tonal watchwords. Baldwin has been tapped for the role of Thomas Wayne, who in Batman lore is the father of Bruce Wayne, the future Caped Crusader. But this being a movie project that will veer off center from the traditional Batman canon, sources say the script paints Thomas Wayne as a cheesy and tanned businessman who is more in the mold of 1980s Donald Trump. Baldwin already has plenty of experience playing Trump via Saturday Night Live, which recently earned him his second Emmy nomination for the role. The actor currently can be seen on screen in the Paramount picture Mission Impossible Fallout, and recently wrapped the role in Motherless Brooklyn, a crime drama being made by Warner's. Alec Baldwin as Thomas Wayne. That is came out of nowhere. Okay, that is super shocking. I thought we were being punked. I thought all of that it was the bogus spoof THR whatever, but Boris Kid had actually released it, so we know it's true. It's true. Alec Baldwin. Now my takeaway from this is that the way they're painting Thomas Wayne, it kind of maybe because this is the perspective of Joker. This is Joker's reality. This is what he sees as his world. So he's gonna paint maybe Bruce Wayne and Thomas Wayne and all these other people, Gordon, whoever, in a different way than we're normal people are used to seeing. That's why he's so weird and crazy. So I think because this is this perspective of the Joker, this would actually work. It makes it like a self-parody in a way or whatever, and it's gonna be very weird. Like they said, it's gonna be like Taxi Driver and King of Comedy. So I don't know. I mean, I'm really very intrigued by this. Why not see a trailer? We're gonna see stuff pretty soon. We're gonna start seeing production stuff pretty soon, if it's being followed closely, and then maybe we'll finally get to see what Joaquin Phoenix will look like as a Joker. Are they really gonna make him look like the Joker, or they're just gonna make him more, mafia looking, and they're just gonna call him the Joker? He'll be the Joker by the end of the film. Who knows? Who knows at this point? But Alec Baldwin, very interesting choice. Very off the beaten path. It's very intriguing. So that's all I can say about that. But I am more looking forward to see what more comes out of this. Are they gonna how the story's gonna play out? Is this gonna connect to? I'm thinking this is all standalone. It's not gonna connect to at all. And they said it's not gonna connect to all of the DCU. But will it be the Batman? Now the Batman is also coming out, and that's gonna be in a way like a prequel or a standalone type film. Although Matt Reeves did say it's part of the DCEU. So, but it's interesting that the stories that are coming out are for the Batman and the Joker. And I'm kind of hesitant to get excited, I guess, for Joker in a way. I mean, I'm intrigued, but I'm I just can't really get excited for it until I see something. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's almost starting like Netflixy right now, but I'm looking forward to seeing more news about Joker and anything that comes out from it. And then I'll judge it from when we see the first trailer or something, the trailer and the movie itself. But the Batman has also got some traction. Now, we had a little bit of interesting news that came over on Sunday. Usually everything comes out on Monday, although we only had the Alec Baldwin thing on Monday, but that's pretty big. For Joker, Geeks Worldwide, who is also Omega Underground. This is by Caleb Williams. This is an article that came out on Sunday, exclusive. Warner Brothers has met with Oscar Isaac for an unknown role in the Batman. I'm all in for Oscar Isaac in a lot of things, Last Jedi was, but he was pretty good in it, even though his character made some interesting decisions and stuff like that. But anyway, Matt Reeves, the Batman, is still in the scripting phase, as he mentioned recently, and details concerning the solo film have been scarce. Outside of multiple trade reports suggesting that a younger actor will be portraying Bruce Wayne in the film, leading to most to assume Ben Affleck won't be returning in this incarnation. There had been talk this new installment could be the beginning of a new Batman trilogy and taking some minor influences from classic comics like Frank Miller's Year One. Omega Underground has learned from sources that Star Wars actor Oscar Isaac has met with Warner Brothers for an undisclosed role in the Batman. An offer hasn't been made, but there is talk that Oscar is very interested in being part of the movie. While his role is unknown, it's been said that the studio is targeting an A-list actor to play the film's main villain. He's played both hero and villain throughout his career. Variety recently suggested a rumor on Twitter via Justin Kroll that Penguin is a villain that very well could show up in the new movie, saying that if Reeves didn't want to use him, he could end up being featured as the big bad of Margot Robbie's Birds of Prey. Take this with a grain of salt, as things are currently changing in the DCEU, but I'm hearing the Penguin is possibly the choice to play the main villain in the Batman. Sources add even if Reeves decided to go another route, the studio could then make him the main villain BOP. So that was what Justin Crow had put. Well, with the Wrap reporting that Black Mask will be the villain of that DC film, Birds of Prey, and backed up by recent audition tapes Omega Underground posted over the weekend, which I reported on the other video, Penguin might be one of the couple villains showing up, as every Batman movie tends to include multiple members of his rogues gallery. We suspect there could be a couple villains to cast. It's hard to ignore that Penguin could make an excellent main villain, though. Oscar isn't without his Batman connections, as he recently starred alongside Dark Knight actor Christian Bale in the drama The Promise, and will be co-starring with Ben Affleck in the Netflix action thriller Triple Frontier. He also had a role in Zack Snyder's Sucker Punch, as we all know, and he's got Star Wars Episode 9 doing that also too. So Joker is set to begin filming next month in New York City. Of course, in the other articles in 2 weeks, or no, productions begin in 2 weeks. Birds of Prey starting on January 15th. Flash on February 5th. There have been suggestions that the Batman could begin filming by next spring, but it's currently without production dates. Also, Warner Brothers has yet to give it an official release date. Now, this article is interesting. First of all, Oscar Isaac, incredible actor. I would love to see him in the DCEU. I totally would dig that. Villain or good guy, who knows? There's rumors going around about him being the Batman himself, but I'm like, well, he's in his 40s. If they're going to, he's closer to 40. I think he's like 39 or something, 38. But if they were going to go for a younger Batman, it won't be him. But has him as a villain? Yeah, I could totally see that, or someone else. It could be, I don't know who's going to be, but Oscar Isaacs they could utilize his expertise, his acting involved in a Batman film. I would totally love that. It would be like having a younger Batman and putting all these A-list actors around him, kind of like how they did back in the day with Christopher Reeve. Of course, they did that with Wonder Woman. They did it with Henry Cavill in Man of Steel. They had all these A-list actors all around him. So it could be happening at the same way, and the same how they're doing it now. But Who knows if it's a trilogy? That would definitely be quite something. So it wouldn't be for a trilogy. I wouldn't think he'd be Batman at all. Although Boss Logic made some incredible. That's why I put it in my thumbnail. Incredible work of him, Oscar Isaac as Batman. Even though I'm really fairly sure he's not going to be the Batman. But in any case, this news segment has been getting scoopers versus scoopers lately. Like Christopher Mark has actually been talking to Umberto, who challenged this. This is Oscar Isaac's not even talking to them. What are you talking about and stuff like that. So they're challenging each other in a way. Christopher Mark actually came out and says, "Hey, why is your heroic Hollywood guys taking our articles, making their own? That's unprofessional." So Scooper versus Scooper. In any case, right now, it's intriguing and it's intensely a lot of things going on Twitter, but I gotta say Humberto Gonzalez has really, really gone downhill. I mean, he really has. I mean, he posted, he made this article for the Wrap, and he put it on Twitter, and it says, "Are Ben Affleck Batman days over? Post rehab insurance costs may cut him out of role, experts say." And then I'm not going to link the articles because I think it's tasteless and disgusting, especially for it's about a man who is in rehab right now. Leave the dude alone. And him being Batman is the least of his problems right now. He's an alcohol problem, right? So leave him alone, leave him in peace. But no, you had to make an article about him. You had to go and talk to an attorney and things about how it will work out and everything. And it's like, and worse, what's probably much, much worse is actually tagging him out. You tagged him. You put R at Ben Affleck. You tagged him, tagged the man on that. I think that is terribly unprofessional. You've turned into TMZ, and that is terrible for the Wrap. Whoever hired Umberto Gonzalez, I think you guys should really think about your crew that you're in, and really think about who you, what story you're approving here. It's looking really bad for you guys right now. You guys should really think about this. Be like, I don't know, the Hollywood Reporter and Variety, actually getting sources and quotes and reporting on actual stories about production, not about people's lives. That's TMZ material. There's a place for that. But if you're the Wrap and you're trying to get into this type of, scooping, this is no scoop. None of it. There's no sources in there about the actual industry talkers. Nobody in there from Warner Brothers commenting about Ben Affleck still being Batman and anything like that. You went out of your way to talk to some attorney and things like that. It's really stupid. It's really terrible. And I don't recommend anybody go and read it. So I just had to give my thoughts on that. Very bad. Very terrible. Trash. So anyway, today marks the day when Walter Hamada will he probably got some already, but most of you hopefully have gotten out your Release the Snyder Cut snail mail campaign letters out to Walter Hamada, possibly even Toby Emmerich and Kevin Tsujihara. I wrote 3. So I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen. For you, those of you who says, is it too late? It's never too late to write your mail. Keep writing it out. Keep doing it. Let me see if I can get that snail mail campaign here. But keep going and keep writing those mailed out because, he still gets mail every day. Right? He still gets mail every day. So it's okay to write to him. If you keep writing to him, if you want, it's up to you. Go to him, Warner Brothers Studios, attention Mr. Walter Hamada, 4000 Warner Boulevard, Building 168, Burbank, California, 91522, United States of America, if you're not in the United States of America. But so once again, Warner Brothers Pictures, or Warner Brothers Studios. Attention, Mr. Walter Hamada, 4000 Warner Boulevard, Building 168, Burbank, California, 91522. So that is the address to go ahead and mail out your letters, your pictures, whatever you want with the hashtag Release the Snyder Cut for Justice League. I'll put the address in my description link below if you need to seek that out. and keep going ahead. I think this is really cool that we're all coming together to do this old-fashioned style, written or typed, whatever. A little stamp on there. Put it. Walk out of your houses. Go to the mailbox. Slip that sucker in, and hopefully Walter Hamada gets a nice letter to read when he gets it. So hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully there's like a huge pile. I'm hoping some secretary at Warner Brothers takes a picture of that and tweets it out. Look what Mr. Walter Hamada got. But who knows if that's going to happen. So here we are. People are still probably sending it out, but if not, we're going to be. This is a long waiting game now. Release the Snyder Cut Warner Brothers pictures, and I hope you were involved in this Snail Man campaign as well. Well, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.